Hi there, and I just wanted to do a video for the Lionsgate portal, which is today on the 8th of August 2024. And the Lionsgate portal represents the alignment between Sirius and also the new galactic year on the 26th of July, and also the alignment with the Sun and Orion's Gateway, and the alignment with the Great Pyramid in Egypt. And I want to talk about the significance of Lion's Gateway in my life, and maybe what you can focus or concentrate on in your life. So every time the Lion's Gateway occurs for me, I always get a huge shift forwards, an evolution. Sometimes things are revealed that I don't know about. Other times I've had a huge, profound soul healing around this time. And today probably is no exception. I've just come back from an amazing 5 days in Gloucestershire. I was at the Shine Seminars Festival, which has been calling out at me and has been recommended to me for the last couple of years. And I managed to actually get there this time. And the synchronicities were off the chart. The level of consciousness amongst us, 150, maybe 200 of us, there was just amazing. The people I met with amazing stories that really warmed my heart, non-conformists, people knowing what the system really represents, and sort of I've got alternative solutions and blueprints for where we're going towards New Earth. And it just like absolutely just warmed my heart. And, you know, my heart just exploded really in gratitude for all these amazing people that I met. And, you know, just, yeah, it was just, honestly, it was amazing. I was absolutely just bowled over with it all. So I just want to say that, you know, for me, the Lionsgate represents sort of courage. As a lion, you know, has got that regal air about it, and the lioness and the lion, and has got they're sovereign. They're sovereign. They are regal. They own the jungle. They are the top, well, top dogs, top cats, shall we say top cats? And they are a presence to be reckoned, you know, when they walk on the scene, animals take notice. And so for me, the message I'm giving out today is find your voice, find your courage to step forwards and be in the energy of that inner, what your inner divine presence wants you to be. Are you hiding? Are you pretending to be someone else? Are you dumbing down? Are you hiding your light under the bushels or behind the doors? And it's having the courage and conviction to step forwards and be counted now. We need these forward thinkers. We need the nonconformists. We need those with the ideas of how we are moving this world forwards. Not from the pantomime stage that we're seeing on the news, the fake news, and everything else that goes on, but from our genuine and sincere hearts that see solutions, that know there is something wrong in this world. This isn't the way we should be living. this isn't the way we should be bringing up our children or our grandchildren, that everything has been warped and twisted and manipulated, and human beings are suffering in this world because of it. And can we find the conviction? Can we find the courage to step up and be counted and to speak and to share our vision for the new world and our, our heart's guidance and navigation on how to navigate these times? Everybody's got so much wisdom. They've got so much that they can talk about and be and do. And I really was encouraged in this weekend that have been in the Shine seminars that, it's my time to go bigger and speak up and be heard. I was very blessed to be able to co-facilitate a workshop at the weekend out of nowhere. I wasn't on the main agenda. I wasn't on the list for doing anything. And David and Edelman, who is the people's lawyer, we had a great discussion one morning. I think it was Monday morning, over a cup of coffee or hot chocolate, I think it was. We had a great discussion about universal law, divine law, how it is delivered here in this realm. It was just a great conversation. And in that moment, he invited me to facilitate a workshop with him that afternoon. Like, come on, come and do it with me. This would be great. Isn't that generous and gorgeous and synchronicity in action? And I loved it. And yeah, I really loved it. And that was just a beautiful bit of yin and yang, as he called it, and the divine feminine, divine masculine coming together to show people that we have our own self-mastery will take us through this. Even with what's going on right now, which is getting more intense, we know that there is an agenda running for facial recognition and everything else. We have our own trajectories to walk, which come out of the jurisdiction of all this stuff. Yeah. And we have all of the solutions that need to be put in place, which are not related to, shall I say, the public pantomime that's going on right now. So, find your resilience, find your courage, find your self-mastery. And if you've been putting something off, or you have to change something, and you've been a little bit, we all are, we don't want change, do we? Our human minds, our ego, our belief systems don't want change. We want to stay exactly as we are because we feel safer. And it's not true. I mean, that's been proven to me this year, that feeling I was safe, I wasn't safe. I do have a very big story about what happened to me this year. And at some point in the next few months, I will reveal that in its entirety. I actually revealed it at the weekend in the workshop. And that took a bit of bravery to do that for myself, but I did it. And it was important for me to share it there. And I felt so much better for doing it. And, uh, you know, uh, gilded cages, we put ourselves in gilded cages where we think we're safe, we think everything's okay, everything will just stay the same, and it doesn't. And when you're confronted with a situation where you have to take action and you have to take it quickly, then I stepped out of my gilded cage and, walked forwards and claimed my trajectory and my higher trajectory. I claimed my higher timeline, which was always there waiting for me. But I had been maybe not courageous enough to take it. And also, actually, I'd been hoodwinked into thinking that I was on my highest trajectory, and I wasn't. So that may be something for you to think about. of where are you dumbing yourself down? Where are you putting yourself in a cage? Are you putting up with something that you shouldn't right now? All things that we need to consider. And, there's safety in numbers. There's safety in being with like-minded people, people that are seeing what really is happening and are not willing to partake in it in any way. And, I feel, to be honest, very liberated right now. I feel, more free than I've ever done in my life. I'm actually tasting and feeling and experiencing freedom. Freedom to be myself. Freedom to do what I want. Freedom to be who I'm supposed to be. That takes guts, takes courage, takes resilience, and self-mastery. And I am proud of myself for what I went through. And I was presented with the most difficult decision of my life, without a doubt. The most difficult decision of my life in one way, but in another way, it wasn't difficult because actually I had no choice, uh, in a way. And I was set up basically. Um, and I was not with someone who I thought they were. Yeah. Which then meant that I was very unsafe where I was. And that was a huge revelation for me, that I wasn't safe where I was and that I needed to move and quickly. And, it's been a journey of terrible pain, emotional pain, and heart pain. But you said I could get upset here. But I'm being raw, true, and honest. And I always swore when I always swore when I came on this journey that I would be transparent as I could, to show others that it's not all roses. It's not all fairy wings and angel wings and, we're flying and we don't have to do the real hard work, but we do. And the real hard core work is looking at where you are, entombed and entrapped symbolically as well. And that was something, a decision I had to make, where I had to leave. I I went through a terrible, shall I say, discovery that rocked me to the core. But I rose above it and I did what I needed to do. And I don't regret that in any way. I don't regret that. And I am living day by day in gratitude and love, and celebrating the beautiful offers of kindness that I've been given in this part of the journey. So, you know, you go day by day and you do what you need to do. And evidently it's still raw because that has touched a part of me. And I am a planetary grid worker and a nodal point holder. And that means that you hold codes that will be able to open grids and clear reversals on the grid. And that is, you know, uh, something they don't want to happen. They don't want that to occur. And when, you are working on the grids and the nodal points, and you're able to reverse the inversions, it's something that they will target in most people. They don't want you to do that work. And many of us come down from the Grail Queen lines, the Dragon Queen lines, and my history is that too. You know, from the Truth of Danann that I was in, and then coming through the Grail lineages, holding holding the Grail codes, and you know they have targeted us all of us on one level or another has been targeted. And, you know, I had to, as I say, get out of my gilded cage and really take responsibility for my total and utter freedom. And it, as I say, was a very painful thing to do, but I did it. As I say, in months to come, I will reveal my story in greater detail, which will be shocking to some people. She was shocking to myself, never mind. But it will be shocking to some people. But I'm being encouraged to talk about it now. My guidance is that this needs to be spoken about and talked about. And I will, as I say, be starting to talk about this as I move on now. So coming back to the Lionsgate way, find your courage, find your voice, as I'm finding my voice to start telling you what really happened and how shocking it was for me. And that we're always guided, we're always shown the way, we're always given the doorway to freedom and liberation and sovereignty when we ask for it, when we declare it, and then we follow the actions that we are given to take to actually affirm and anchor that sovereignty into us properly. And we all need to walk that pathway to sovereignty and freedom, true soul sovereignty, true freedom. So I'm doing a workshop tonight on well, not a workshop, I'm doing a ceremony for 8/8 Gateway. There is a Facebook event raised with a link to register. The exchange is £22. If you can't afford that, or that is challenging for you right now, please can you message me, and of course you can come in. You know, I know that times are getting a little bit tighter for most people, and I'm very happy to let you into that. No problem at all if you want to attend. I'm also catching up with my backlog of things that I've been trying to get finished, as I've had to move around quite a bit in the last few months. I've been to Spain and France and East Sussex. I'm moving around right now a little bit. I've just been in Gloucestershire, but it's fine, you know, it's great. It's where I'm supposed to be and go, then I'm guided to be there. So if you want to join tonight, you're welcome. There'll be a recording of it as well, and we're going to do a lovely journey. I'm not quite sure in full detail what we'll be doing till I start doing it, and then I get guided. But we will be meeting the councils of light, and I will be giving you gifts from the white flame as well. So your white flame of ascension. So if you feel like coming and taking part in that with me, it would be my pleasure. So that's just a little message for Lions Gateway, and thank you for listening, and thank you if you have been a support. Well, it doesn't mean everybody, but if you know, thank you for listening and being a support for me as I now get going and deliver what I'm supposed to deliver. And I just love my energy work and bringing healing solutions for humanity. And it is absolutely, you know, thrills my heart what I do. And I just love to bring, as I say, great solutions forwards, and to see people move forwards and release trauma and grief and become more of the shining stars they really are. And that's who you are. You're a star. And it's about time we all started to shine as we source intended us to. So I'm sending you so much love on Lions Gateway, and take care, and maybe I'll see you tonight if you feel guided to come and spend time with us, if you see this video in time. Okay, so lots of love, and bye.